when you have a strong initiator, and then you back it up with some silence. This is like 1-2 punch. I think the game is actually over already. No, I'm just kidding.
I definitely agree with you. I think the biggest issue Next Gen had with their draft last game was that it was just a severe lack of damage. It comes online way too late, and with that kind of start that they had, where they were so far behind, it almost made it impossible for them to make a comeback like that.
Okay. Well, it seems like the route Next Gen wants to take to deal with the Meepo is to overwhelm him with magical AoE damage. They have a great start with the Pit Lord, the Pit of Malice plus the Kinetic Field. You are just trapped in there for good. In terms of ganking the Meepo, they also have great tools in terms of Glimpse as well as Pit of Malice. So,
but remember, this is where that silencer comes into play.
For sure.
Jump in the Meepo, kill someone off, and when your entire team is global, you just have to watch them die pretty much.
Right, but obviously you can't global for every engagement, right? Sometimes when global's down, Next Gen could make a smoke gang, for example, to punish the Meepo. But for me, as Meepos go, it's always the first 15 minutes. How hard can you shut him down? How hard can you pressure the enemy team to make sure that he doesn't have the room? And Warriors Gaming know, like they know exactly what to pick and what to ban. Silencer, great. Wyvern, no bueno. Let's take him out.
Definitely. And I'm actually wondering, I think the last time they picked Meepo, they pretty much drafted everything around him. I wouldn't even be surprised. Like you said, you can't exactly rely on a global every single engagement. And they could very well just pick something else that could protect the Meepo while a global was down. Like another big cooldown.
Yeah, when Execration plays Meepo back in the days when they had a bed, they would draft the Gabby Puck, which is one of his best hero. They would have a silencer to pair it up. They would ban out Wyvern, and of course Abed will be playing the Meepo. I think if they are going to pick up another core, it might be the Puck, although obviously both Puck and Meepo share the same lane, so they need to kind of have a little bit of wiggle room for that.
I'd actually like to see a Tidehunter. I think Tidehunter actually would be really good for Warriors Gaming. And okay. I think between a Ravage and a Global, they would have more than enough to just always be ready for a team fight.
Right, and I think the situation that you're suggesting isn't to use both of them at the same time. Use enough to guarantee the win fight, and then make sure you stagger the ultimate, so you have something to protect the Meepo always.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know, if the situation really calls for it, and it looks good for them, by blowing both of them, if you win a team fight just by killing off the entire team, you could easily take any objectives that you would like, because Meepo is really good at taking objectives.
Sure. Well, we're going to have a Lifestealer picked up here for Next Gen. Pretty good up to the point where Meepo gets shotgun, and then the defensive shotgun might be too much for Lifestealer to overtake. But I think the game is going to be decided one way or another before that point. Either the Meepo is going to get super ahead, or the Lifestealer is going to be on par of the Meepo, and they're able to shut the Meepo down.
I think Next Gen might actually just go back to the Slardar if they pick Lifestealer like this.
Are you surprised by the fact that they picked Lifestealer first before the Slaughter?
Not really. I think it's actually okay either way. Okay, no, wait, they went for an axe. This is going to be a Seal Axe jungling. Or are we going to see a support Underlord? I don't think I've ever seen any other team run support Underlord other than, I think it's IGV.
Dogfights.
Dogfights, yeah. I think that's the only person I've ever seen play support Underlord.
I thought that was the beginning of a new trend, but nope. It's just dogfights.
It's just dogfights.
All right, we got Ursa as the core here for, I believe, Nana.
5 seconds.
I'm pretty sure Ajit plays a Meepo for the team, although that could change. We'll see.
So I guess Meepo is pretty much going to ignore the Lifestealer. It's entirely up to Ursa to just demolish the Lifestealer.
Yep. I mean, there is going to be a point where Meepo actually outcarries the Lifestealer, or outfights the Lifestealer, but not in the early stages of the game.
10 seconds to go.
So
I actually still would like Tidehunter. I actually still think it's decent.
For
We'll have to
WG.
see. Yeah, for WG. It's starting to look like a offlane. Okay,
There
look
you
at
go.
this.
What a call.
Dyer's big.
I got a favorite Warriors Gaming now.
Because they picked the hero that you wanted to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the crazy idea. How is the matchup 1v1 mid? Meepo versus Axe.
They might even dodge it. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they put Ursa mid instead of Meepo.
Okay.
And then Meepo just go safely.
Right, but answer my question, right? Like, if that is the matchup, how is it?
Oh, Axe destroys Meepo.
Okay.
But Axe is looking like he's going to be jungling here.
Okay. Well, we're going to have the Invoker mid. And regardless of who is up against Meepo or Ursa, I think Invoker is going to have relatively a good time. At least...
I actually think Ursa is...
good
I
against
wouldn't say
Invoker.
wins against Invoker, but he's very good against Invoker. Yeah, you don't really take too much damage, and you farm relatively safely. The only threatening build Invoker can go for against an Ursa is like the Quaswex. Then you just drain him of his mana, and then he's like very vulnerable.
Sure. And I do believe that's the build that he's going to be going for here, right? The Quaswex. It feels fairly good against all of these Strength Hero that has fairly low mana.
I think if he goes Quaswex, though, we might run into the same issue where they just don't have the damage.
Okay. We'll see exactly what build he goes for. Ajit, looks like he is going to be going mid. No fear there. And then we have Nana playing the safe lane Ursa instead. Also, the big question is whether Ursa is going to be going for the Helm of the Dominator build. We do see some Ursa players. Miracle comes to mind, building that build. And personally, I'm not a big fan of it, but I do see it work from time to time.
I think it's actually pretty good this game, simply because you're against the Lifestealer. And if you can actually micro it, you can get rid of open wounds, or if his rage is down, you can just kite him forever. And he just, when you spam that purge, people just can't move.
Right, so you're talking about the Satyr Banisher. I mean, the other creep you probably want to get against the Lifestealer is the Dark Troll Summoner. Just net him.
Oh yeah, that also works.
30 seconds to showtime.
All right, they're actually going to send the Meepo into the mid lane,
Yep.
simply because it's an Invoker, so I think Meepo against Invoker is perfectly fine.
Although, the fact that he has to get Poor Man's Shield and not Iron Talon is going to slow down his mid-game jungle quite a bit. I don't think I've ever seen a Meepo go back for it, though.
Warriors Gaming, they're just...
Dude, Ben is just standing
Aggressively.
here. He's like, I want
Yeah.
this rune. Is he going to get it? Oh.
Oh, he just gets it. Okay, he gets it, and I don't think Disruptor's going to make it close
No.
enough to glimpse.
Yeah, so pretty big victory by WG here. Wait, they're going to get all 4 runes. The one in the jungle
You're right,
has...
There's one in the jungle.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, ever.
I don't think so either.
All right,
Look at these aggressive wards from Warriors Gaming. They see everything in the jungle.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit too much if you ask me, but hey.
Feels good. 400 gold lead, just like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if this... Actually, no, it seems like they have...
How is it possible they lost all 4 runes? I just don't get it.
Slowly chipping away at Ben.
And just juke around the trees. Oh, his salve got cancelled by Thunderstrike.
Oh.
He's dead.
Very nice play. I think he's dead. I don't think he can make it out of this.
Wait. He's tankling through. He could go up here. He could kill... Oh, the Iron
Go
Talon.
that way.
Okay, keep going up. Keep going up. And TP out. I don't think he makes it. Wait.
He made it.
Wait.
He made it.
And he shrines up. Is that
What a
worth?
player.
That's worth, right?
That's worth. Yeah.
I mean, he lost a salve, he lost an Ironwood Branch, and a Tango, and a TP. But it's fine.
You don't feed over First Blood. I think that's the main reason why it is worth.
Yeah.
And Afu, he knows the Axe is going to be jungling, trying to slow his farm down.
Oh man, Seal is just not having a good time. And likewise, look at bottom lane, DBB. Just gets driven back by Nana.
I actually would prefer if Axe just laned with this Underlord.
Mid lane, looks like we're going to see a little bit Nets coming through. He's going to try to go Invis. Burrow Strike's going to come through. Right clicks are doing a lot of damage in the second poof. That's First Blood on the Meepo.
Never underestimate the double Meepo at level 3. It's
Yeah.
incredibly strong.
I mean-
Ajit catching him out at the perfect time.
Wait. Are they going to try to
there
get...
goes going again.
I don't know about this. Ajit
don't
does
know
not have the
about
mana. After just feeds. He's like, alright, I feel bad for you. Here's a free one.
I'm actually kind of surprised he died to that,
Yeah.
that one tower shot with the Colt.
Cold
It
snap?
looked like he had a lot of life.
I don't know. I mean, Sun King's not exactly the highest armor hero early on.
Well, anyways, that was a pretty clowny kill. Oh, he's gonna get a haste run. I wonder if he's gonna go back into the jungle just to mess with Seal.
I'm back. Oh,
Alright, but Seal's already level 3, so he can't mess with him.
yeah. I think Sun King wishes he's level 2. He could start applying the caustic and be a bit of a nuisance. He's gonna block the camp. Harass successful.
I think he wants to block the camp too with the ward, but Disruptor's looking at him.
No, he just went down to body block it at 3, and then he left
No, I mean, like he just wants. I think he wanted
to ward it
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. I think Seal kind of just anticipates that if there's a possibility, he's just going to the other side instead.
Yep. Which he.
Little does he know, this is completely blocked out apart from one camp.
Yeah. I mean, he could do the ancients, but probably not. Not high HP enough.
Yeah, even though he was bothered for the early stages, he's actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Level 4 already. Higher level than the offlaner.
I think the problem is that for one, Ben is getting a, and another is I think the Pit Lord is not getting enough.
Xnova isn't doing bad either. It's actually getting a decent amount of space, just pulling over and over again. It really helps.
Yep. All right, looks like Meepo is gonna go duck into the jungle a little bit, and that's gonna free up the lane for Sand King, which definitely needs the catching up because he has been doing the harassing duty.
Oh, Xnova, deep enemy territory. Is going to make it out. Well, so far this laning phase is very passive, as expected, just because Axe is going to be doing nothing but jungling for a bit.
Yep. Nana, by the way, has picked up, I believe, the makings of his Helm of the Denominator. Oh, Meepo runs.
I think it's actually a really good build.
Yeah, come to think of
was
it, Mushi favors this build as well when he plays the Ursa.
I think the regen that you get from the Helm of the Dominator is actually so much that you don't even need lifesteal to sustain like farming.
Oh, Seal's
Oh,
getting
Seal?
caught out.
In a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the Meepo's gonna
He's still
come
a
in.
stun. He looks very dead.
I'm not sure whether I agree with the point about the regen, because I feel like for an Ursa, HP regen is really never the issue. Mono regen is a different story. I feel like getting something like Vlad's helps you out on both departments. But that's just minus the creep stuff. Nice Sunstrike here by the mid player. And now Xnova's gonna pour it out. Glimpse is gonna cancel it, and Xnova's gonna be dead as well. Alright. Next gen.
Kills.
Making it happen here.
Already a better laning phase, but it's like you said, it's a Meepo lineup. While it looks nice and all, having 1 kill advantage at this stage of the game, none of it is on the Meepo.
Yep. In fact, Meepo's got, what, 2 kills? So, or 1 kill, 1 assist.
Yeah, and he's almost finished with his first Dragonlance, and we're only 6 minutes in.
Alright, we're gonna port back on the bot lane here, DBB. Dropping that Firestorm. Uh-oh. Might be a little bit of trouble here as Nana being red and angry.
Let's see here. Oh, man, Xnova. What happened to his farm? I thought he was like pulling nonstop at the bottom lane. He died top, but I think he should have just stayed bottom.
I mean, he was like busy warding over here, or in enemy territory. He's fine. I mean, he's just.
I think with the way they've been playing, he should just leave all of that to Afu.
But my point is, like, I don't think it matters how much or how little farm he has, right? He just needs to press
it's not
one
about
button.
farm. It's about him getting 6 as fast as possible.
Yeah, which he is gonna get, like when the important stage of the game is gonna happen. So The next big contention point for next gen is the Roche pit. Making sure either the Meepo or Nana don't pick it up.
Top.
It's gonna be hard.
Going on Ben.
They're also going onto the pit lord on the bottom. DBB taking a ton of damage, and looks like that is gonna be the kill. Top lane, Sunstrike going on Ben. It looks like both offlaners having a tough time here.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
I think at this point they should probably start grouping up with Tidehunter for these, at least for one of the towers. I think they should group up for bottom tower.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the
I think they're still okay just farming, because Ursa still needs like his big item, the blink, and then Ajit is just wants time, right? I think they should actually use the Ravages and Globals defensively to defend their own towers, because I don't think this is the point they need to pressure.
Okay, I mean I think that's actually perfectly fine as well.
Dire's mid tower.
I think you have to remember though, it's a jungle axe, and he's getting a lot done right now. Already got 2 kills on the Tidehunter, getting really close to that blink dagger.
That is true. That can be the contention point, just to mess up the Meepo as he comes.
Well, Dragonlance 1 is complete. 8 minutes into the game. I think he's gonna finish this next one in about 2 minutes.
When you say it like that, it sounds like you're joking, but it's not. That's actually how fast it farms.
Yep.
Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
He's got a time to line up with his next. Oh no, wait, sorry, it's level 10 for the third. Why do I always think it's blue?
He's already got the third one.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Alright, Axe rotating bottom. He's 500 away from that blink. If he can pick up this kill on Afu, that could be huge.
Afu is also 500 away from his blink.
Oh, okay, nice
He
dodge.
dodges it.
And I think
Yeah, he's out.
no
There's
pit.
no stun. They're giving a lot of space to Afu to farm as well.
Yeah.
And they do have that global now. And the Ravage.
Ooh, the immediate
So yeah,
reward.
they are just grouping up top and forcing this tier 1. There's really no way next gen are going to defend it, especially since Disruptor isn't even 6 yet.
Meepo ports the bottom lane. Is there any chance here? Not without the Meepo blink, so.
Dire's top tower's gone.
Or not without the Axe blink.
He's getting very close. He should just focus on jungling. Just go back to his side of the jungle.
I'll take your fleet. A gift from the tempest of battle.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
We
apart.
see him. Same with Afu. I think both of them should just go farm. Afu is only 200 off.
I wonder if there's any chance of Meepo going straight blink.
I think he should just play. I think he'll probably just play it safe and get more stats. Although I think actually you might be right. I mean, he's holding on to 2,000 gold, which is more than what a Dragonlance is worth.
Right.
I think you might be right.
Rotation up top here. Looks like we're going to see a fight going on Nana. Nana does have his ultimate ready. Is he looking to fight? He's going to pop his ultimate. No, it's late. The global is also somewhat late here. And now Nana's stuck in there. He's going to be dead. They don't want to commit the Ravage just yet. The call on the backline. Sunstrike on top of him. And that's going to be yet another kill. That was global committed. And they get a secondary one afterwards. Well, all of a sudden.
That was some unfortunate timing. The global was just a little bit too late.
Yeah. And I think Nana also held it thinking that the global would protect him somewhat, but got glimpsed into a static storm, so no protection there. Ajit,
Well, Ajit does have that blink, yeah. I think this is the time. They should definitely start taking team fights with this.
it gets scouted immediately as he walks under this observer ward. They're not making like any movement as they know though.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
They spot out the Meepo. Is he trying to go on him?
KL7 wants to fight this. They have glimpse
They
of
have.
it.
Oh, he blinked away.
Yeah.
But next gen, they're actually doing very well for this in this early game. Despite having a jungle axe, he's got that blink dagger now, and I think they're looking to smoke up.
X-Nova gets caught out here, farming on the bottom side. Sunstrike on top. The dunk is going to be a little bit late, but... Oh, wait, Magic Stick. Is he actually going to make it out here via a juke? No, he's dead.
Yeah, very unlikely. Give him the dunk.
Okay. Alright, WG's going to go into the Roshan pit. You know, despite having the big advantage with the Meepo, I feel like this game from WG is not really clean.
Oh, it's gonna get spotted out by the Sunstrike as well.
Here comes
I think Warriors
DBB.
Gaming.
Oh, DBB is gonna, well, gonna be dead here. I'm surprised he decided to get that close. They even have to net for him, and then do net him up. The right click's gonna come through.
It's
Oh.
super low. They have to back.
Well, he's gonna just shrine up, I think. Nana could take over, right? Yeah.
It's gonna be close.
Lane call in the backline here. They do find Ben, so no more Ravage. The bash onto Nana. They're gonna open wounds up. He's gonna pop his ultimate and fight this. Nice 3-man burrow strike from Afu, and now the Meepo comes in. That proves the global is gonna be on top, and now that's gonna be 1 kill on the backline. Nice secondary net coming here from the Darkshire Warlord. Oh, the glimpse back, and now Ajit and the rest of the team will finally finish Roche.
That looked so bad for Warriors Gaming. I actually thought they were
Gonna get
screwed
wiped
at
there.
that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a very, very nice, what was it, like 3-man burrow strike into that global
Yep.
completely turned the fight around.
I think Silencer was dead at the beginning of the fight, and then he respawned.
Radiant's bottom tower's
Not
That was like such an impressive team fight from Warriors Gaming too, because like next gen, they, you know, they respect that Ravage and they blew everything on the Tide to ensure that he has no way of getting it off, and
Right.
they still lost the team fight.
I really think it was the 3-man burrow strike from the Sand King that turned it around. That was
Yeah.
absolutely fight winning. And now, if you look at what's, you know, what they're getting on the back of this, X Nova is gonna finish that Hand of Midas, so that's gonna be great for him. Sand King already has Blink. He's gonna go back for Arcane Boots. Tie Hunter is gonna finish his mech, so he's not gonna get. Well, I'm surprised he doesn't even have the mech yet, but he will have it soon. And all of these key items is gonna make it really tough here for next gen in the next fights.
Oh, Nana gets caught out. Is he gonna die? Yeah, he's super dead. They do everything on him.
I guess the nice thing is he doesn't have the Aegis, so he won't die a secondary time.
I think if he had an Aegis, I think Warriors Game would actually go over
TP
and
and-
take a fight.
Okay.
Considering how much they use. Oh, they know Afu is here. They still have Ravage. Next gonna have to be very careful here.
Ravage has been spent on the mid lane here, and Afu in a lot of trouble. Afu most likely gonna go down unless he gets the last hit on this kill. Maybe Cosmic Finale? No, he's gonna be... Okay, Sunstrike gonna get dodged. Afu may outlive it. It's gonna be close. He's gonna be fine. Looks like the Meepo dropped the combo on the Lifestealer up top as well. But the Lifestealer survived thanks to going into a creep. So a ton of spells being used, Ravage being one of them.
Yeah, no, but no one ends up dying.
Yep.
But Global is up again. So Warriors Gaming not afraid to take these team fights.
Yeah. I believe that was actually the first Ravage of the whole game.
Yeah, it was. They have smoke. I feel like this is a good time to smoke for Warriors Gaming.
Meepo finds the Invoker, the net's gonna come through, the Global's gonna be there, and he's just dead immediately.
And there you go, having two big cooldowns that are like pretty much team fight winning with this kind of lineup.
Yep.
They're starting to like come together with this draft.
I mean, so far they've just been using it for like essentially solo kills, which is fine. Meepo thought about Dragonlance #2, but he's gonna go for a Manta style instead. What's your thought on that? Blink Call is gonna find Afu. Afu most likely gonna die here, but the team is gonna come in from the back line. Nana just melts one, and Seal now gonna be in trouble as well. The Meepo poofs in. The Berserker's Call will not help him. He's gonna be dead on the back line. Nana goes on a secondary target. DBB also gonna be dead, and this time they didn't even need Ravage or Global.
That was just very, very good targeting from Nana, identifying the disruptor in the backline and just blowing him up instantly. And he had to use that static storm on a solo Ursa while he was ulted. It pretty much amounted to nothing.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Meepo searching for more with the Invis rune, but did get spotted as he walked past a couple wards. Yeah, so what's your thought on Manta style? Not exactly the most common item you see on Meepos.
I definitely agree with that, but I don't think he really has any real reason to go back for a Dragonlance simply because he's just farming so fast right now.
Mm-hmm.
He could have easily gone for, like you said, that shotgun too, the Ethereal Blade. If he really wanted to, he could have gone for a Sheep Stick if he wanted to. I think the Manta just makes it easier for control the map up because he can just run his meeples all over the place to farm faster.
WG does see Seal here if they want to punish him. I do believe they see the Invoker as well. I think Invoker is probably the more important kill, and in fact they are going to go for him, and DBB is going to pop the mech. The Pit of Malice is going to be a little bit slow, and as a result, everyone, well, the Meeple is proofing in as well. Ajit looking for another net. He's missing all of them. They're still pinging him out. Oh, and he's dead. The Meeple proofing in. Doom, doom, doom.
That's another 2 kills without having to expend the oh,
Wait,
mid lane.
Sad Boys is on a journey right now. He doesn't have Rage, so Rage TV is not available. Maybe he could go
He
inside.
does have Infest.
Okay, but the Burrow Strike, and they're gonna just pop the Epicenter on top of him. Yeah, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Rage is back online, but he's just already dead. X Nova's gonna pick up the kill. Meanwhile, Meepo now going on tier 2s.
That's 3 for nothing. And that wasn't a single cooldown expended. They still have Ravage, they still have Global. How are you going to stop Warriors gaming?
They actually don't have the mana because they just kill people now. They need to go back and heal a little bit.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Oh, Nana did pick up the Vlads as well. It really helps the Meepos, actually.
Meepo already has built-in lifesteal, right? So it's not exactly 100%
Picked up
necessary.
Vlad.
Oh, he sees DBB.
Oh, Ajit, very deep in the enemy base, but he does have that blink still.
Nana
is in a lot of trouble, though.
Oh, he
He
blinks
sounds
away.
blink. He has no TP.
He has ult. Is he using it?
He's baiting it as long as possible.
Yeah. Pops his ult. And now
Wait,
blinks.
he's actually just out?
He just walks away. There's no
He just
glimpse.
walks away?
Yeah. Glimpse on CD, and now Ajit, the Meeple army's up top. He's gonna push that tier 2.
Just that's a very bad sign for your team. And you have pretty much the entire team on one hero, and he just walks away. That was the last tier 2. Now you can take the shrines, and Ajit is just gonna get even more farmed. Oh, bottom lane. Sad Boy is hiding over here.
Yeah. And these Meeples are super tanky. I'm just watching the Man Illusions. It's like actually doing a lot of work. Just pushing out the wave.
I think with how far ahead WG are, you should probably just invest in a gem at this point.
Sure. Ajit Invis again. Let's see if he can find anybody. He's very patient with his Meepo play. Never really just rushing in for a kill. And if he does, he makes sure that he has global backup.
Well, DVB doing his best to keep these lanes pushed out. Seal is also here. I wonder if they're trying to make a kill happen up here.
Yep.
I think between the two of them and a Sunstrike, they actually might be able to kill someone. Well, I don't think they can kill the Ursa, though.
Ooh, depends if he gets called without his ult. Ursa playing it safe under his tower, expecting some sort of gank coming in. He's half correct. You know, I don't want to count next gen out completely yet, because we've seen WG in this particular spot where they're very ahead, they get the complete map control, but they can't finish the game. Nana? I mean, the high ground for NGE is actually really hard to push into. Ursa is just not exactly the best pusher in the game, and even though Meeple could take towers very quickly, Meeple is likely going to get focused very fast at the same time as well.
They might be... I think they're just waiting for the next Roshan and for Nana to pick up Desolator, so they actually do a significant amount of damage to towers. Because like you said, next generation's high ground is actually very strong. Oh, Afu gets caught up.
Afu. That's offensive duels against him, and he just gets control 100% of the time. These kills are slightly helping Dire to make a dent in that big net worth deficit that they have. But it's looking bad right now. About 15,000 net worth lead for WG.
And Roshan is back up. It's going to be an easy Roshan. I don't think there's really any way they're going to be able to stop this. They do trade for the tier 1 at least.
Alright, they do scout it, but Roche is gonna go down pretty much instantaneously. And it's time to go time. Ajit actually going for Eye of Skadi. All of the stats.
Yeah, all of the stats. He's going to be so tanky. He already is pretty tanky.
Yeah. 1800 HP. I mean, once he gets 25, that 400 talent.
I think they need Seal to pick up Blade Mail if they want to be able to kill this Ursa as well.
You know,
If
I'm
you
not
manage
even
to cast an
sure.
Ursa without ulti and Blade Mail, you actually might just make him kill himself.
Well, he does have Lats to kind of help out against that aspect, but I guess Ursa does do quite a bit of damage, so maybe not.
This still looks really rough for a next generation. This Invoker just doesn't have the farm he needs to actually win a team fight for his team.
Uh-oh, here comes WG. They see a couple here up top. X-Nova is going to start things off. Lobo's going to be on top, so no rage, none of that here. And that's going to be one quick kill just for the carry. KL7 says, don't, I'm not here. Just go away.
Are they going for the high ground?
I think so, right? You got the Lifestealer. At least make him
They just
bypass.
have stuff everywhere.
Yeah,
Like
Meepos. Just hitting on the mid buildings. This Pit of Malice, though, again, doing a lot of work. Are they going to call on top of this? They force him back in with the call. Tornado's going to be there pretty decently, but that's all of the follow-up, and the tier 3 is going to go down. Ajit now going to focus on the buildings soon. And again, they have Ravage. They have the mech.
He has a pipe now too as well. Oh, they're playing it very safely.
Yeah. Definitely respecting the Pit of Malice. That range rack's going down fast, but backdoor regen just kicked in here. Nope, it's gone again. Alright, they blink call. They want the TIE Hunter. They're throwing everything on him, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Meepo on the backline kills KL7 pretty much immediately, but they're walking on top of the ice wall. Yeah, the Ravage going to come off before he dies, and now it's going to be all she wrote when it comes to this team fight. DBB going to eat it, and everyone is dead except the Invoker. Are they going to focus on the racks? No, they want kills. Wait. Ooh. That Yule's not really timing at the perfect moment. And WG probably should turn back and take the Raxus instead.
I think Next Generation had the right idea. They went for that Tide Hunter, but unfortunately wasn't able to kill him off.
Yeah.
And being able to get off that Ravage at the final moment, especially when they all assume that he's not going to have that chance, just completely ended all of their chances of making a comeback there.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if they kill TIE Hunter, they threw everything at him. Like, they won't have enough for the Ursa or the Meepo, so...
That's true as well, yeah.
The fact that they didn't even kill him, that was just kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah, and he still had the Aegis as well.
Yep. Well, easy game for a Meepo. I don't know, the first pick Meepo, second pick Silencer, and again, you see one team just falling victim to just not paying enough attention to the Meepo in the mid lane.
Yeah, and honestly, their early game wasn't bad. They managed to kill off Ben like 2 to 3 times, and their offlane was doing, I'd say, decently.
I mean, they lost
DBB
4
not
bounty
exactly
rune.
the best.
They lost 4 bounty rune
That's-
minus 0.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That was some questionable stuff. I don't know. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this best of 3 series. Next gen will fall to WG Unity as they get swept 2-0. Coming up next, we got Mineski versus RRQ. I think a lot of people will be like, easy Mineski victory, but seeing the way that RRQ played yesterday, I think Mineski should be a little bit afraid. That's going to come up in about 90 minutes of time, courtesy of the quick stomp that WG gave us. So we're going to go to a long break, and when we come back, we got Mineski versus RRQ.